the gas cylinder in my chair is
Did you get it fixed?
crapped out, and
Oh, I knew that.
I'm just going to keep going.
Just simply slide.
All right, let's see. Rocky, you good? Yeah. Okay. I think we're ready.
Let's do it.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Streaming Without a Paddle. I'm Andrew.
And I am always as Ted.
This week, Ted and I took on the Netflix original, brace yourself, series,
Oof.
Black Rabbit. Ted's going to tell us who this is.
This is Jason Bateman, Jude Law, Cleopatra Coleman, Abby Lee, Amika Okafor, John Ailes, Troy Katzer, and Dagmara Dominitsik. That's pretty good.
Hey, kudos. It's 8 episodes. Every episode's about an hour long. So I guess you could say it's an 8-hour long movie. I mean that's
Yeah.
a highly ambitious film because it's shot like a film.
It's like a film.
So anyway, all right. I'll tell you all a little bit about what it is. Now, what Ted and I did, we just did the first 2 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Now, all 8 episodes have dropped, so you can go binge the whole series if you got 8 hours of nothing to do.
Just run through it.
Just bam, bam, bam. I can't do that. That's too much. 2 hours is
Pretty good.
that's my single viewing limit. So anyway, all right. This series is about a pair of brothers played by Jude Law and Jason Bateman. They're New Yorker brothers, and Jason Bateman, kind of one of those guys that always looking for the fast buck, and the easiness of life, and doesn't want to apply himself.
No. He's just chilling.
And on the other end of the spectrum, his brother, played by Jude Law, which I believe Vince is Jason Bateman's character, and Jake is Jude Law's character. Jude Law's character, Jake, is very responsible, or at least he's trying to be responsible. It's been kind of forced upon him. You get the feeling from the first couple of episodes, and that's all I've watched out of the 8. So, because he had a father that had some issues, and mother was was the stable one in the family growing up, and Jason apparently takes more of his father's genetics than his mother's, and just the opposite with Jude Law.
Yep.
But anyway, so the story is that these 2 brothers started out, they were in a band together called the Black Rabbits. And Jason was the drummer, and Jude Law's character was the lead singer. And I can't tell yet from at least the first 2 episodes is if Jason Bateman's character Vince got in trouble while the band was still going on,
Or after.
or after, and because Vince Bateman ultimately leaves New York because of the troubles that he's gotten himself into. And I'm not going to go down that road. It's New York, it's the mob. You can put all that together. And then he moves out of state. He goes out to
Reno,
Nevada. There,
nothing good happens in Reno.
Nothing except for Reno 911.
Yeah,
that was very funny.
That's a great show.
But anyway, and some crap went down out there, which kind of forced him, after he's been in exile for a couple of years now, to come back. He sought the help of his brother, and he came back, and he kind of thought water would be under the bridge with the trouble that he was in with certain people when he left, but obviously it wasn't. So, and that's basically where we start up with, is that Jake, Jude Law's character, has welcomed his brother back in, reluctantly nonetheless. And Vince is just telling him what he wants to hear and not the truth. And from the get-go, Bateman's character Vince is just all wrapped up in it again.
Yeah, it's pretty immediate. I mean, he tries to sell some coins to these dudes that are going to rob him, and then he runs over one and kills him accidentally while the other guy's shooting him, and that's kind of what spurs him to go back to New York.
Yeah, that all took back. And the coins, we find out, not that it really matters, but their mom has passed away, and they're selling the estate, flat out. But when Bateman's character comes back, one of the first things that Jude Law's character, Jake, asks is, what happened to the coins? What happened to Dad's coins?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, he had them. And that sets the tone of the communication between these two characters and whatever. So, anyway, I think Jason Bateman and Jude Law have great chemistry together.
Yeah.
So they play off well in this. I think the disappointment for me was Ozark was such a powerful series for me. Not that I really enjoyed it, but I think Jason Bateman, from picking up on a character, is right back where he was with his character in Ozark.
Never watched it.
No?
No. So I'm used to Jason Bateman being Jason Bateman.
Oh, okay.
This is not Jason. This is not Jason Bateman. It is, but it's not him playing him. It's not like fast-talking, witty thing. Okay, is that what you think?
Yeah.
Condescending, witty thing?
Right.
This is like a screw-up, guy that's just floating and having some drinks and just...
I think Jason plays a better bad guy like this, a deeper character, than he does, kind of a flippid, kind of like you were describing there, kind of character like you found in Horrible Bosses.
He's pretty great in this.
I mean, and that's kind of where he was in Ozark, too. He's a very intense character.
Well, I'm seeing that other movie we watched with him, Terminal.
Right.
Like the one I didn't like.
Right.
Yeah, but I was like, this is weird watching me try to pretend that Jason Bateman's an action person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But in this, they haven't done that so far. It's like when the mob guys catch him and they beat him up.
Yeah.
They're like hitting him and stuff. It's like, that's what I believe. So this kind of bad guy, I believe.
All right. A reluctant bad guy.
Yeah, this guy, he's not a bad person per se.
Right.
He's just a screw up. And he had a drug problem. And
yeah. I agree. But I think Jason plays a much better dramatic role than he does a comedic role.
I like his comedy, but he is a gifted actor.
He is.
He is the rare person that's extremely good at all of it. Writing, directing, comedy, drama. There's not many people that can do everything. He can, and to a high level.
Yeah, the first 2 episodes of this series are actually directed by Jason.
That makes sense. Did you ever see Bad Words?
Right off the top of my head, I can't say I did.
It was like 2011 or 12, and he wrote it, he directed it, and starred in it.
Okay.
And it's like about a spelling bee, about like a 30-something-year-old dude that enters a spelling bee because he finds a hole. Like he didn't graduate high school, so he technically can enter it. But it's him and a bunch of 12-year-olds. And he's the worst person on earth.
Well, okay.
It's really good. I suggest it to anybody.
Well, I enjoy the his podcast, Smartless.
I do too.
With he and Will Arnett and Sean Hayes. Yeah,
it's so funny. Will Arnett is so fast.
He is.
He is so fast. Like in a world of comedy, you can always tell like who's going to be I mean, we all know he's a really funny actor, right?
Yeah.
but the rate at which his brain moves to pick on Sean is so high.
Oh, and on Jason.
And on Jason, I mean, it's like they'll say something and he'll have like 7 insults in a row.
Yeah.
And then make himself laugh and he'll stop.
Yeah. And what's so funny, what I love about Will, though, is that once he obtains some sort of information on either one of them, he retains that.
Oh, yeah.
And he's so quick to bring that back up. I mean, he could have learned something a year or 2 years ago about them, and they'll be in a conversation, and it will trigger that memory. And then, oh, yeah, Jason pooped. He's got to go take a shower now.
Yeah, or Jason eating.
Yeah.
They are, both of them are on Jason eating all the time. Did you have a couple twigs today?
Yeah.
I mean,
but there are other things in those two things that Will's just so quick on. But speaking of writers, you brought that up. This was penned by Zach Balin and Kate Sussman. Now I love kind of the backstory on this. Zach Balin just kind of, he took off. I mean, I kudos to him. I love it. I love the story, at least. This guy spent many, many, many years. He's 45 years old. But he spent many, many years in the industry as a PA in the art department doing props. And then in 2021, he penned King Richard, which was the
Oscar winner.
Right. And about with Will Smith.
Keep my wife's name out of your mouth.
So, but anyway, and then he went on. He penned Creed 3, and this all started in 2021. Gran Turismo, The Order. I mean, he's in the groove of what he's done. He penned this one as well. So. Anyway, kudos. And his writing partner happens to be his wife of, I believe, 10 years, Kate Sussman. Now, she has been, both of them were from, I don't want to mess this up, but I'm not going to say because I don't want to mess it up. But they went to the same college together. Both graduated from the same college. Now, I don't know if they knew each other in college. But anyway, she too has been in the industry for a long time, and her path was a lot different than Zach's. Zach being kind of, I guess, a freelancer, contract employed during all those years of being a PA and working on a number of movies and such. But his wife, she took more of the corporate kind of role when she got out of college, and she went to work like for MTV and as a producer there and in-house and later on for development at another production company and all that, and then finally the two of them formed their company. And I think The Order, which also stars Jude Law, by the way, I think we saw that.
Did we?
I might have seen it. We might not have reviewed it, but they collabed on that.
We saw that. We watched some of that.
Yeah, I thought we did.
Yeah.
And,
now I'm looking at it and I recognize it.
Yeah, I love Jude Law. I mean, I do. I think he's great.
Yeah, he's great.
I mean, I'm glad I don't have to choose between he and Jason as actors, but I think Jude probably edges him out a little bit. In my book. That's just not that it means anything. I really like him. I really do like him.
They're just different.
I thought it when he played Sherlock Holmes, it was just absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, he was
absolutely brilliant in that particular role. So, all right, this takes place in New York City, and I'm going to say this from just watching this film. I have no inclination to ever going to New York City. I mean, this New York City comes off really grungy and grimy, And I have never been, other than a quick trip of getting to LaGuardia from coming out of the Poconos in Pennsylvania to catch a flight back home after we were shooting in the Poconos.
Yeah.
That, which, by the way, that's a very proud moment of my life, driving over the George Washington Bridge into New York City, getting to LaGuardia, getting the crew. I was a showrunner on this thing, and we got a late start out of Pocono, Pennsylvania, and we had a flight to catch, and it flew out of LaGuardia, and oh my God, I got the crew to the airport, and it was questionable that I was going to make the flight because I had to go return the van.
Oh.
Right? And so, and of course, the car rental was off property.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, just driving to LaGuardia was a feat within itself, especially when you've got 11 guys in the car who think they know every... Hey, now you got to turn left here. I've been here before.
Driving in New York City is the craziest thing I've ever had to do.
And this was before GPS, too.
Good luck.
I mean,
did you have a Thomas guide? Did you have a Thomas guide out? Like one of those
I
big
was
maps?
following signs, man.
It's tough.
And I mean, the guys in the back were laughing at me because I think they were probably trying to lead me astray.
Yeah.
Right. So I was pretty focused on it. I looked at a map, I think, the night before of how to get there once I have a map photographic memory. But it was so funny because I'm going to where the car rental place is, and I see it, but it's a divided road. There's a median between the two. And I just happened to be stopped at a place where I could assess the situation. And it looked like I had to go down 2 blocks, maybe 3 blocks, turn around, and then, to come back in.
Yeah.
And I didn't have that time.
Did you just shoot across?
I did. I jumped the median. I mean, it was a high curve too. And it was so funny because I jumped it right in front of the car rental.
Did they were fine?
They could care less.
New York
kind of, like, yeah, you're not the first, dude.
Yeah.
Because I got out. I mean, I jumped the curb, pulled right in there, and they're, standing outside and to scan the door and all that stuff. And I said, man, I'm sorry. I got to catch a flight. I mean, I'm running
Charge me.
super late. He goes, no problem.
Yeah.
So I grabbed my bags and I actually made it. Thank God the flight was delayed an hour.
Good job.
Yeah, well, that's not my...
I don't think New York City is going to be for you. This is a very fair depiction of
you've been
New York.
there.
I just came back.
Okay. Now, did you live there for a while?
I lived there for 9 months before I went to grad school, and then for a year and a half after grad school. It's not for me either. I'm not a big New York guy. I don't it's fine. Like, it's fine for a weekend, but I can't live there.
I mean, this looked pretty grimy.
I mean, that's what it looks like.
I mean, it was not appealing. I mean, this was not a PSA from the city of New York to come visit.
That's what it looks like.
Not in the least. And the people, oh my gosh. I mean, wow.
It's fun, but yeah, I mean, it's a lot.
Wow. I've got a funny feeling that's what they were going for, though. I mean, because this is a series that's about a couple of brothers that are just basically scrapping.
Yeah.
And they're scrapping in I think it's supposed to be Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And
that's the cool area.
And it came across, kudos. You made it look like it's supposed to, if that's what you were going for. I mean,
that's what Brooklyn looks like.
I can't answer that question. I mean,
I lived in Brooklyn both times.
Oh, okay. I can only describe what I saw between the George Washington Bridge and LaGuardia.
Not much.
That's it. And I guess a couple of blocks away from the car rental place.
Yeah.
So anyway, all right, Ted, let's put some numbers on this for our listeners out there.
So far,
yeah,
84.
Wow.
I'm into it.
Are you?
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, I think it's a very intense series.
Yeah.
I mean, it really, really is. I had to stop this second episode and take a deep breath because it just, I mean, it had my anxiety level rolling. And of course, I was watching 2 episodes back to back. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I was pretty hopped up there, and I had to take a siesta.
Yeah, no, I mean, I took a couple
tough.
of pauses, but it's just I'm in it. I'm in the thing.
Okay. I'm from a personal standpoint, this is not my bag. Ozark, I watched, I don't know, 5, 6 episodes, and then I was just like, you know what? I don't need this kind of stress in my life. And this reminded me of that stress level. It's like, okay, with all the crap that's going on in the country right now, the last thing I need is this kind of stress based on bullies and lying. And I mean, it was really done well and very, very intense. So my number is I put on my Switzerland hat on this because if I came in with the number I wanted to give it on a personal level, I might catch a little backlash on it. I'm giving this series a 7.6. Personally,
5.
no. Personally, I had it in the mid 6s, but I was like, no, because you know what? If you're into this, this is done well. And again, I tried to be objective when I watch it. Put the content aside and evaluate it on the performances, the story. The story's great.
Yeah.
And what do I always say? I always say that if it elicits a response from you, it's not really that great. But if it elicits an emotion, they've done their job well. Matter of fact, I was, and this series elicited an emotion, not a response from me. It was so funny. I just read, or not. I picked up what is it called? The cat book.
Save the Cat.
Save the Cat, which is a screenwriter's guide.
That book is stupid. That book is stupid.
But it was so funny because I was going through it again, and there's a comment in there that was very reflective of what I just said, and that is you're trying to elicit an emotion from people. Mm-hmm. So, that's where I'm going. This series elicited an emotion. Now, granted, I'm not keen on the emotion that it elicited, but it did. It's very intense, this series.
Yeah.
So, I'll probably finish it at my own speed, but I'm not going to sit down and binge this thing by any means.
Yeah, it's a 1 or 2 here and there.
So, I mean, that's how tough it was for me. That's that. It's a very strong series.
Yeah.
So, anywho, that's where I'm at. I'm a watch.
Oh, I'm a watch.
But I'm a be prepared. The anxiety that this can generate from you if you're really paying attention to it is
palpable.
Barely. I mean, it's a lot. I mean, again, I had to stop it and take a siesta, a break. This was. I mean, it got to the boiling point of the adrenaline was way up there.
I just realized somebody I went to grad school with is in this.
There you go. All right, I haven't looked yet, but what are we talking here? IMDb 7 out of 10. That's a high number.
That's high.
That's high for IMDb. No question there. Rotten Tomatoes. Overall, it's got a 64, 6.4. You know what? The critics gave it a 6.4, and the audience is a 7.7. So, There you go. I'm more in line because I can look beyond. I can look beyond my personal likes, dislikes, and see the quality that this movie is. The performances in it, the writing is phenomenal. I mean, it really is. And Jason Bateman, kudos on the directing. I mean, at least the first 2 episodes. I think they got 4 directors on this. Each of them are taking 2 episodes. So there you go. And again, it's 8 episodes. They're all going to be about an hour long. Jude Law, Jason Bateman. You know, if you can handle a little stress in your life, give it a watch.
Do it. You should definitely watch it.
I mean, the performances alone from Jude and Jason are just phenomenal. Worth the watch. So anyway, all right. Ted, you got anything else you want to share?
Nashville Film Festival is going on this week.
Yeah, you in it? Got something going?
I don't this year.
You don't?
I did a reading of all the scripts that won the prizes last night for 4.5 hours. That was a lot. We did a reading in a ballroom with a bunch of local actors.
Okay.
It was cool.
All right.
That's it, though.
Are you? Have you seen any of them?
No.
No. Okay. You just read the scripts.
Yeah, well, they're just scripts.
Oh,
they haven't been made yet.
You know what I pulled out of we got a garage sale coming up here.
What did you pull?
So I went up in the attic and we were cleaning it out, getting stuff out there. You'll see a box, a blue binder over there. It says Cash Crop on it. Mm-hmm. That's a script I wrote back in the 90s.
Oh.
And the black binder next to it over there is actually a sequel to Honey.
Get it in production.
Right, that I wrote right there, you know, so.
Get it in production.
I'm going to pull them out and digitize them and maybe do a rewrite on them if I can find some time.
You should definitely do the Honey.
It really excited me to do that. You know, I thought about just, posting them on our website, StreamingWithoutAPaddle.com, by the way.
Do it.
And sharing those with our listeners. So maybe we can act some out here.
Ed Zielinski.
We'll do a table reading.
I would love to.
So in my sequel of Honey, I'll just go ahead and say it. It is the synopsis is of course this comes on the heels of Honey, I Blew Up the Kid, which there was a very public display of Wayne Zielinski's invention. Before, when he shrunk the kids, it was a very private thing. It was confined to the backyard. Not a lot of people knew about it. But in Honey, I Blew Up the Kid gets out and goes to Las Vegas.
The whole world knows.
Yeah, everybody knows. So Wayne actually has a twin brother. And he goes out and he starts selling himself as Wayne Zielinski, the inventor of the shrinking and the enlarging gun.
And then you and Rick have a face-off?
And no, it's a dual role for Rick. Or it was intended.
It would be better if you guys had a face-off.
It was intended in that way. And so once the real Wayne Zielinski gets wind of this, he confronts his brother. Anyway, I'm going to digitize that and start posting it on our website, I think.
Do it.
I do. That's funny. But anyway, yeah, I was excited. Dusted them off. I knew they were somewhere. One of my children had the Honey Baby thing. And when I was going through a box up there and I pulled out Cash Crop, and then of course, oh my God, I kind of forgot about it. And I'm digging through and I'm like, I got another script in here, that I wrote, and I couldn't find it, and so I took this one out, and I said, "Look what I found! This is great! I'm gonna, told my plans for it." And I said, "But I can't find my Honey," and my kid goes, "Oh, I've got it." They've had it for years.
Give you notes?
Yeah, no, right.
Thank you for your notes.
I don't know if they've even read it yet. Anyway, all right. Guys, thanks for being listeners to the show and watchers of the show on our YouTube channel. We really, really appreciate it. Until next week, I'm Andrew.
And I'm Ted.